Yo, what is up, guys? It's Mar here, and we are back with some more Elder Scrolls Arena. I will say, I've been gone for a little bit. It's probably been about 2 weeks now, if I remember. I've been a little sick, and we had the holidays earlier on, so I wasn't able to make my videos. But I'm back now, and we are going to get continued. So I actually did do some gameplay in the in betweenst everything here, but I didn't get very far. I kind of was just testing some things out, and honestly, when I looked back over the recording, there wasn't really much going on, so I just decided not to post that. But what I'll go ahead and do is I'll go ahead and kind of give you guys a cap of what I've been up to. So I think I did get some armor here. Yeah, I got them some leather armor. This didn't cost all that much. It was probably like the gold I had. Also, one thing I did was I realized the game was quite hard, right? So I was like, I wonder if there's anything I can do. And so I went online and I was looking over, and essentially the whole idea is, out of everything I gathered, is I just need to get good. So we are going to get good. I'm going to be doing a lot of saving. We are going to check my map first, or my tasks. So it says here we do have a task here. It says you have agreed to escort Shursith's cousin, Azarimar Avalon, to Order of the Golden Tomb by Midas, 2nd of Hearthfire. I believe that's tomorrow. I'm not sure how we'll find out where that is, but seems like that's going to be how we handle most situations here. I'm just going to have to kind of get lucky. So let me see what I can actually ask here. I'm going to try going to the palace. Maybe we might be able to find something there. The guy said northeast of here, so let me go there. I'm imagining the palace actually looks like a palace? Question mark? I imagine this is the palace. Got a nice little garden right here. Or not garden, but like a wall. Seems like this door is locked, so I don't think that would be the palace. Let me see what they say. Oh, actually, I do think this is the palace. Can I get in at all? This guy does have some work. I was just talking to a remarkably enigmatic figure called Mistress Vanicon, who was looking for someone to get something. Didn't give any more details than that. He might look south in the taverns. Alright, so it looks like we are going south. Alright, it looks like we are going south into the taverns. Should be able to find that pretty easy. Yes, the Red Noose Tavern. Oh, this might be Our Lady. Dark Goddess, protect us. Don't bother me, Dark Elf. The bartender can help you if you need it. Okay, never mind. That's not a person. You seem like a nice enough Dark Elf. Why don't you run along now? Don't talk to me like that. A highly aggressive person called Azarimul of the House of Castle nervously draws you aside as you approach the bar. I need your help. If this note is at Castlemil's finest supply store by Fredas, 4th of Hearthfire, my life ain't going to be worth a copper. Someone will be there to take the note if you're there on time, and I'm sure they'll give you 36 gold for it. Can you help me? I'm desperate. Okay, I guess we're gonna do that. I know where Castlemil's is. Thank you, Vormus. My mind is much ease. Good luck to you, good Dark Elf. Ah, okay, it's this building. You enter Castlemil's finest supply store, rubbing your hands together to warm them from the chill. Many items of interest hang on the walls and are displayed in this display case. Alright, Castlemil, I got a note for you. What a marvelous note, and it's even here on time. Quite unlike Azarimul to be so punctual, I assure you. Well, enjoy your 36 gold piece reward. You've earned it. Alright. I believe Castlemil's the one I bought my armor from, so that's why I know where he is. Well, maybe if we talk to somebody else, because we're not able to get into the palace. So let me talk to another person about where to go. I would like to recover something for a friend of mine, a remarkably enigmatic figure called, okay, so Vanicon. The Red Dagger. You know the inn southeast of here. I'm sure you'll be paid nicely. Alright, so we gotta go to the Red Dagger. No, this is the Dirty Sailors. So it won't be here. Let me get out of here. Going to the Red Dagger. Okay, so this is the red chest. Still not what I'm looking for. This is a nicer inn, though. Cards. Nice. Anyways, let's get out of this one. Alright, I just looked through these two ends, and this is the green mug and the red chest, so neither are the ones we need. And then I'm gonna go ahead and mark that here too. So green mug. The Restless Crow's Nest. Alright, so here's another inn that is not the red dagger. This is so much searching. Like I'm having to cut out a lot of these parts because I mean it's literally just me walking around most of the time, and I don't want to bore you guys anymore with that. I know a lot of my videos were just walking. Alright guys, so I'll tell you this. I've looked all over, and I found like 4 inns, found a bunch of equipment stores, haven't found the red dagger. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pick up this quest, which is going to the Restless Crow's Nest and doing a quest for some lady. Only reason being, I know where the Restless Crow's Nest is. So, I'm gonna get there. Alright, I'm here. So, let me go ahead and ask the bartender. A surpassingly wealthy figure called Shalona nervously draws you aside as you approach the bar. I need help, young dark elf. I am supposed to get a gold ingot back from an agent of mine in the Practical Provisions. If I don't have it by Fredas 4th of Hearthfire, I will lose a good deal of money. Unfortunately, I cannot get the gold ingot myself. I will give you 34 gold if you get me the gold ingot in time. Do you agree? Sure. Okay, so how do I go find an ingot? Oh, I gotta go buy it? Alright guys, so I just found something out. There's these things. So I just did a little bit of research. Just a little bit. And I found out that, so we were always talking about the Order of the Golden Tomb. That was in the, whatchamacallit, that was in the first few quests here and there on different videos. I find out that it is a temple. It was a temple, what I was looking for. I didn't know that. Also, if I right click on the map instead of left click on it, it opens up the world map, which I can use to travel to different provinces. So I could travel to Skyrim. Looky there. There's Whiterun. There's Windhelm, Winterhold, Dawnstar, Riften. Now we don't have Markarth. We do have Markarth Side. We got Snowhawk. We got Solitude. We got Falkreath even. So we got all this. We also have, again, all the other provinces. So, in that case, I'm going to go ahead and travel to the Imperial Province. And I would like to see how that goes. Love the music. You have arrived in the Imperial City. The date is Morndos, 14th of Sun's Dusk, in the year 3E389. That's the third era. It took 48 days to reach your goal. You enter the Imperial City, the heart of Tamriel, and the seat of power for His Majesty, the Emperor Uriel Septim the 7th. Alright, let's continue here. A little dark out here. I like that the architecture is different from Morrowind. That's pretty cool. Found it in here. Let's see what it is. The fiery autumn sun disappears as you enter the Howling Cup. The sounds of laughter, clinking glasses, and banging cooking pans meet your ears. Let's get a room here and get some sleep. Looks like our health went down quite a bit. Alright, let's get some rumors. There's probably something going on elsewhere in Solitude, but not here in Imperial City. Okay, so they told me there's something going on in Solitude, which is in Skyrim. Maybe I go there, but let me double check. Let me just ask somebody else. Staff of Magnus? They went out searching for the Staff of Magnus, but they disappeared. I know, but... Well, the Staff of Magnus is in... Well, I don't know where it is now. Probably still in Skyrim. Okay, just business as usual. Maybe the Imperial City just isn't really all that eventful. Okay, I might go check out Solitude. What was the name of this place? It was called the something drink. Howler's Drink, maybe? Howling Cup. Okay. We're gonna mark this on our map. So as far as inns, they have this stone brick kind of thing going. Well, not stone brick, rugged stone brick. Compared to the temple. What's this? Is this also the Conclave, I imagine. Yeah. So I'm gonna go to Solitude because I heard there's stuff going on there. I am in the city-state of Solitude in Skyrim Province. Date is Sundas 13th of Evening Star in the year 3rd Era 389. Took 28 days to reach my goal. We bid you welcome to the Arctic Wastes of Solitude, northernmost city-state in the realm. Beware our might. Solitude huge. Oh my god, it's huge. Alright, guess I am doing some searching today. Let's go ahead and ask for some rumors, I guess, while we're here. You might want to pay a little visit southeast of here to the Silver Serpent. A highly aggressive individual called Lady Allard may still be there, looking for someone to get some kind of object. If you're looking for work, it's not bad. Alright, so let's get to the Silver Serpent. Silver Serpent, okay. A highly aggressive individual called Lady Allard nervously draws you aside as you approach the bar. Good Dark Elf, if you could use 40 gold pieces, hear me out. There is a certain person in the Worm's Provisions who has something of my liege's, a gold ingot. I loaned this gold ingot a few weeks ago, and now I've discovered my liege is returning to Solitude early, on Morndas 14th of Evening Star. Would you get this gold ingot for me? You would have my gratitude in 40 gold pieces. Yeah, I could do that. Worm's Provisions. Okay, Worm's Provisions, so that is a smithy. So let me go find a smithy. Yeah, so what I'll do is and this is just so I can map things out easy. Blank, so we'll do whatever it is, and then we'll put a thing at the end of it telling me whether or not it's a smithy or a equipment store. Find out what this temple is. Order of the Golden Tomb. Ah! Okay, so I did find this out. Okay, now the question is, how was I supposed to get over here within only a few days? Worm's Provisions. Finally! We found it. Alright. So we have to pick up an ingot from here. All that searching was for something. Worm's Provisions Smith. There it is. Alright, and now let me make my way back to that inn. We're back. The Dark Elf returns with my gold ingot. You don't know how nervous I was. Fearful you wouldn't be able to find the Worm's Provisions or get back here in time. You've certainly deserved your 40 gold. I owe you more than you ever know. Thank you, good Dark Elf. Alright, well that's good. Okay, so we go to the Silver Serpent again, and apparently there's a delivery job. You're about to go to the bar when a slightly impatient figure called Hannah calls you to a table. I need your help. If this note isn't at Laughing Albatross by Turdos, 15th of Evening Star, my life ain't gonna be worth a copper. Someone will be there to take the note if you're there on time, and I'm sure they'll give you 60 gold for it. Can you help me? I'm desperate. Yeah. Because I know where the Laughing Albatross is. L-A-E. Oh, that's not far. That's literally just south, right, left. Okay. I had heard Hannah had sent you on this errand. Glad to see you made it on time with the note. Here's your gold pieces. Thank you. Perfect. You might be interested in this. A remarkably enigmatic individual called Ulia, Ulia, in some tavern just southwest of here needs someone to watch over a friend or relative. Sounds like easy money for a tough dark elf. A character called Jatina nervously draws you aside as you approach the bar. Good day, I'm having a little problem. I hoped you'd be able to solve. For reasons of business, Baisha Torbarkison, that's my stepdaughter, needs to get to the Order of the Knights of Hope by Turdos 15th of Evening Star. I had a couple swordsmen hired to escort her there, but they wound up dead a half hour ago, chopped into goblin snacks by the After Dark Society. I wasn't going to have my contact in Order of Knights of Hope pay them 48 gold. That money's yours if you take their place. Alright, I'll go ahead and do that. Oh, look at her. She's up here. Very nice, very nice. Good to see you, Baisha Torbarkinson. I can see Vorm has protected you well against the annoyances of solitude and has deserved the 48 gold pieces. Goodbye, mighty dark elf. Look at that. Got her there. You have fun there, Baisha, whatever your name is. Alrighty. we finished quite a few quests, honestly, so I'm pretty happy about that we're actually doing stuff in the game. Well, I'm actually gonna go ahead and end this episode here, but I'm very glad we are making progress. I do plan on getting to a dungeon pretty soon. And yeah, so that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna have more content coming out soon. Again, I was sick these past few weeks, so that's why we haven't had many videos, but I should be getting back onto them here very soon. Alright, well, again, see you in the next video, and peace!